Okay, welcome all to the first Latam Connected Community Conference. This is a new format that we are introducing this year where we are including the whole communities on Salesforce. We are including teams from Slack, from Tableau, and from Salesforce itself for the Trailblazer community and MuleSoft. Today is going to be an awesome day because you will be able to learn, to network, and to ask all the questions that you may have from the different communities. And we are really, really excited for that. So, what can you expect today? The languages will be into two. We are going to have two languages, Spanish and Portuguese, and we are going to have 20 talks covering MuleSoft, Trailblazer, Salesforce, Tableau, and Slack. And this is a good opportunity because we are targeting only for Latam, and then we are trying to we are going to replicate this in other regions. So this is a great statement for the Latam community growing from the past few years until now.
Yes. And so I would like to introduce my team for the ones of you who don't know us yet. So we are the MuleSoft community team. We are here to make sure you have everything you need to be successful with MuleSoft and our products, and that you also grow professionally in the broader Salesforce ecosystem. So this is me, Sabrina Marichal. I'm French, but I can speak a bit of Spanish, but I'm not going to try today. And so I lead the MuleSoft team, and I'm going to introduce you to the other Sabrina, also called Sabrina Hockett, who leads all of our VIP programs, including the MuleSoft Mentors, the MuleSoft Ambassadors, and she's also the one behind our social media pages. So the MuleSoft community page on LinkedIn, or Twitter, or Facebook, and more. We also have Isabella with us today, who leads our automation community. So she's really actively building our Composer and RPA community segments, and she's really building bridges between the MuleSoft community and the Salesforce community, considering the Composer and RPA products are for Salesforce admins and developers. But overall, we're also working with the Tableau and Slack communities as well. And then last but not least, the one and only Mariana, who leads our community events. So, and community conferences like this one. And yeah, the event you're going to attend today is her event. That's her baby. She put it all together herself. So thank you, Mariana, for doing this. And congratulations on a promising event. And we also have the Slack, Tableau, and Salesforce community teams with us today. Jacob, Kelly, and Jose. And they're going to tell you a bit more about their respective communities and how you can engage with them. All right. Handing it off to Sabrina to tell you a bit more about our community programs.
Yes. Hello, everyone. So I'm really excited to talk about MuleSoft meetups and the MuleSoft Mentor Program. So Mariana, our wonderful host today, is actually the leader of our MuleSoft meetup programs. Any questions you have about these community-led events. But basically, you are on a meetup right now, and we hope to see you at more. We have 170 plus groups around the world. We have language-based groups as today, Spanish and Portuguese. We have French and many more, and all types of content. So we have introductory content all the way to advanced, and anyone can apply to speak. So if you have an awesome topic that you are motivated to share after you see all of the wonderful community presentations today, you can apply to speak using that QR code on the screen, and we hope to have you in a future event. And then MuleSoft Mentors, this is really, once you feel like you're ready to give back to the community, you want to enable others, you want to create content, and you want to earn some rewards for doing so. Being a MuleSoft mentor is vital to the success of the MuleSoft community and to others. And we are really looking for eager participants from all over the world to join this amazing program. You can apply or nominate someone in your network also using the QR code, and we onboard about twice a month. So hopefully we will see some of you as MuleSoft mentors in the coming month.
Right. Now let's talk about automation and Trailblazer.
Hello, everyone. Isabella Navarro here. It's so great to see you all on screen. So I'm here to talk to you a little bit more about our Trailblazer groups. The MuleSoft, MuleSoft Composer, and MuleSoft RPA groups serve as the designated space for you and your teams to stay up to date on our products, learn best practices, review resources, ask questions, and share experiences with other MuleSoft users and enthusiasts. Our general MuleSoft page is dedicated to community-wide updates and is also a place where you can get help with any endpoint-related queries. MuleSoft Composer and RPA groups serve as our space for all things automation and can be used respectively to get any of your questions regarding Composer or RPA answered. If you haven't joined these groups yet, we ask and we hope that you would please consider joining them today. They're a great place to get together, get to know one another, and interact with users across not only the Salesforce, but the MuleSoft, Slack, and Tableau communities as well. You can join these groups today by scanning the codes on this screen, or I'm going to go ahead and pop the links into the chat really shortly. Again, if you have time today, please consider joining these groups, and I'm going to go ahead and pass things off to my colleague Jacob now.
Thanks, Isabella. Hi, everyone. It's good to be here, and thank you again, Mariana and MuleSoft team, for organizing such a great event. I'm really thrilled to be here. I'm here from the Slack community team, so I lead the Slack community. And you can see on your screen, we have 3 different programs for you to participate in and make your voice heard and share energy and enthusiasm and love. And so that entry point into the community is what's called the Slack Community Forum. The forum is a public online space for you, for any Slack user across any Slack plan, for you to get your questions answered from other Slack users, including the Slack team. So it's a great way to connect with the Slack team as well. You'll find me on the forum as well. We also have a Slack integration for the forum, so you can use the online forum within Slack. If you head to the Slack app directory, you can search for the Slack Community Forum app, and you'll be able to use the forum from right within your Slack workspace, which is pretty exciting. And so you can find that on forums.slackcommunity.com. Any question about Slack that you have, or even if you hold expertise in a certain area of Slack and you want to jump in and answer someone else's question, by all means, please go ahead and do so. The second option we have for you that I hope you participate in is the Slack Community User Group programs. This program is very event-driven. So if you are looking to connect with locals in your area and attend events on Slack best practices, maybe Slack Canvas, which just got launched. I don't know how many of you are using Slack Canvas. Maybe you can raise your hand in the chat if you've created your first Canvas already. But you can meet other folks in your area and globally. Right now, the application to become a Slack community leader is on pause, but we have chapters all across the globe currently that are hosting events. I will make a small note, if there's anyone here in the Buenos Aires region of Argentina, there's an upcoming event the first week in July. It will be in person, and you can find more on that event at slackcommunity.com, that link right in the middle of your screen. Thirdly, we have the Slack Community Workspace. We at Slack, of course, love to use Slack. Yes, go Argentina. We love to use Slack at Slack. So we do have a Slack Community Workspace. You can use that as you wish. The way to get an invite to that workspace is to create an account on slackcommunity.com. After you do so, you'll receive a welcome email with a link to join the workspace, as well as a reminder link to join the forum as well. So as you can see, there are many different places for you to have your voice heard, to meet other Slack users, and connect with folks in your region. And the last thing I'll say is if you want to connect with us on Twitter as well, Slack Community is on Twitter. We post some very thought-provoking questions on Twitter, so feel free to check us out at Slack_community. Give us a follow and we'll give you a follow back. Thanks, everyone. Happy to be here. And I will pass it off to my colleague, Kelly, I believe.
Thank you, Jacob. All right. Thank you, Mariana, for putting this event together. I see that all of the animations are starting to be filed in, so that's great. It's amazing to see the breadth of resources and programs that we have, and they're all complementary. So MuleSoft has a community group, Slack has a community group. I'll talk a little bit about that today as well. My name is Kelly. I support the strategy and operations of the all-up Salesforce, Tableau, MuleSoft, Slack community team. And I found Tableau through our community when I was a student in my undergraduate classes in university. And this is just a high-level overview of all of the different resources and programs that you can get involved in. So this includes Tableau conference that just happened in May, or diversity events, Happy Pride Month, or Tableau ambassador programs, and nominations are open right now that has 7 different branches, from anything from the forums to data devs to Tableau Public, CRM analytics, ton of ways to get involved. Today, I would like to talk about the ones that I've outlined over here. So my 3 personal favorites, all incredible. The first is academic and our data skills pledge. As I mentioned, that I fell in love with the product when I was a student in college. I received a free license to our academic programs for Tableau for Students program. And this is available to any student instructor at an accredited 4-year university to just get a free license and start playing around in Tableau. So definitely take advantage of free licenses if you're a student or an instructor. And then also relating to that is our data skills pledge. So Tableau has made a pledge to empower over 10 million users with data literacy skills. So ways that is just by scanning the QR code on the most left side, joining our Pledge for Data initiative, and taking some trailheads that counts to empowering 10 million people in data skills. The second is Tableau Public, where you can find data animations about anything and everything, from dinosaurs to hiking trails to our very own Paula Diaz user group viz. These are all interactive. They're really fun to play with. And this one is a shout out to our Comunidatos group. So it's a whole Latam group just for people to come together and talk about data. And then you can get involved by scanning the middle QR code. That's Viz of the Day. So we have our Tableau Public ambassadors handpicking the coolest Vizes every single day and packaging it up and then giving you a notification for you to check it out. And there are just so many pieces of amazing work. A lot of it looks like art, so it's just beautiful, and they're all interactive and a lot of fun. And then the third that I wanted to mention, it says Viz of the Day in the hashtag, but it's actually to our Tableau user groups. So as I was saying in the beginning, user groups are all for people to learn and love Tableau, to share best practices, to grow your network. Again, as Sabrina said, we're on one of these meetup calls right now, so Tableau has its own parallel version of that. And you can find your interest or your belonging, your regional groups, your product groups just by scanning the most right QR code. We just recently opened onboarding for new user groups, and I have about 5 LATAM groups that are being onboarded as we speak, anything from Colombia to Montevideo to Monterrey, and then a couple others. So excited to grow our LATAM presence. And with that, I will pass it off to Jose, who will be chatting about our amazing Trailblazer community. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kelly. And hola a todos. The content is in English, entonces voy a hablar en español. Es un orgullo estar aquí hablando con mi gente de Latinoamérica. Yo también soy un Trailblazer, nací en México y ahora estoy en el equipo para ayudarles a ustedes a conocer un poco del Trailblazer Community. Bueno, nuestro equipo lo que ayudamos es a todos los Trailblazers encontrar oportunidades para aprender, conectar y regresar esos recursos a sus comunidades. Entonces lo hacemos en 3 partes. La primera es the Online Trailblazer Community. Aquí es donde puedes encontrar todos los grupos para aprender más de Salesforce. la tecnología, si tienes alguna pregunta o si tienes una idea, aquí es donde lo puedes recursos en línea. Pero también tenemos grupos oficiales que se conectan en personas, también virtualmente. Entonces, ellos están haciendo, sorry, for one moment. Lo que están haciendo es, son líderes de sus comunidades y están enseñando a sus members todo lo que sea para ser un administrator, un marketer, un developer o architect. Y tenemos varios grupos. Ahorita en los comentarios voy a poner la página de web. Ahí es donde pueden explorar todos los grupos. Tenemos más de 94 países que están representando en todo el mundo. Y también la comunidad de Latinoamérica está creciendo. Y es un orgullo ver comunidades en México, en Argentina, en Colombia y varios lugares. El tercer pillar que tenemos aquí son las experiencias con nuestros eventos. Dreamforce va a venir, viene en septiembre, entonces estamos preparando para Dreamforce, pero también hay otras conferencias que están pasando como Dreaming Events y Dreaming Conferences que pasan en todas partes del mundo. Entonces es bueno ser informados en todo lo que estamos ofreciendo. Y como dice Kelly, everything is free and all of these resources are at your disposal. Lo último que quiero enseñar es que ahorita el enfoque es en Generative AI, es la nueva tecnología y lo que estamos haciendo es que la comunidad se sienta cómodo y también se sientan enterados de la tecnología que va a revolucionar todo lo que sea Salesforce. Entonces, ahí abajo tenemos un bit.ly link donde puedes encontrar todas las sesiones que vamos a tener para que puedas atender una enablement session que está todo para Generative AI. Entonces, ahí está un poco más información. With that, I will pass it back to Mariana. If you have any other questions about the Trailblazer community, I'm more than happy to help.
Yes. Do you have any questions to all the teammates that presented today? Thank you for sharing all the great communities that you have. I know they are growing in Latam. So please, guys, you can put your question in the chat here. We have around 10 minutes. Okay, the good thing is that you have all the links here for the communities. Which community you are? Yes. We do have multiple groups in Brazil. We have in Recife, Porto Alegre. So this is the general link. You can look for your region, and you can join anytime if you would like to speak or to lead a group. Yes. Okay, so we have time back. 20 sessions await. Following sessions are in Spanish, Salesforce, and Slack. Una gran combinación de productividad y database session in Portuguese. Don't forget to ask your questions. People are here to answer you. And then we are going to have breaks to network, to chat, and to be like free of, and you can ask me any question. For sure, last one but not least, really important. Please fill out the survey of this event. We are going to improve. We are going to hear all your feedback. And we are going to select one lucky winner of a Trailblazer hoodie. So please help us too on this. Do you want to say something? Who's going to win? We don't know yet. Okay. Buenísimo. So in about 7 minutes, the other session will start. Please join in each of your language and enjoy the event. We have worked a lot to prepare a great content, diversity content for you. And thank you, Jacob, Jose, Kelly, Isabella, Sabrina for being here with us today and always support any ideas that the community have.
Yes, thanks for being here. Looking forward to a great event.
Thank you all.
Gracias.
Thank you.
All right. See you at the next session.